Oh, alas, training community, we hardly knew ye.
What the fuck?
You must be thrown away like the trash you are. Yep, starting a new community, skipping the tutorial, Providence Ridge, Lethal Zone, and I'm not gonna subject you to watching me flip through a bunch of characters. Okay, so here is our community. I am gonna be going with gardening, mechanics, and medicine. This is the team that we are going to go with. Like I said, I was tempted to take a driver just because the driver improves vehicle durability and fuel economy, but let's try this. Wait, why do I let these people talk? Like, we've seen this intro so many times, and yet here I'm, oh, better not interrupt the cutscene. I'm the one in charge of this show. It's my show, not yours. If I want to talk, I'm gonna talk. Yeah, okay, I'm tired of watching this already. Skip. Okay. Let's take a look at our surroundings, step one. Okay, looks like we are clear at the moment, which is good. Here is our vehicle. We do not start with a truck. Normally you always start with a truck. How interesting. Let's go ahead and take this and this. Let's give this to somebody.
We really ought to think hard about where our next home should be.
Nah. I'm pretty sure our next home is definitely going to be the Firewatch Fortress. I'm pretty sure I do not have to think about that one bit. Is this out of fuel? It should be out of fuel. Where's the fuel at? Yeah, it's out of fuel. So we're bingo on fuel, I'm afraid. So it looks like...
This place is probably full of creeps.
Okay, so it looks like running doesn't create... Oh, here's a... Oh, here comes our first kill on Lethal Zone. That's the end of you. Okay, so we want to make sure we get into the base. So it looks like... Oh, we got another jerk here. No! You're gonna interrupt my attacks. Let's go ahead and loot this real fast. Might as well. So, that's interesting. It looks like we don't start with the truck, which is probably a nerf to our start.
Could be worse.
And it's a nerf because the truck is pretty good. The truck is a great starting vehicle.
Gonna start now.
So it looks like general noise has not been increased.
Brainless are gone, so it's time for us to claim this place and move in.
I told you guys, like, we don't have to make a hard decision on what base we're moving into. I'm pretty sure this is the only base we can move into. Okay.
Has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place.
I'll decide what the priorities are, not you. It's me. Do you have the rucksack? No, you don't. You're worthless to me. You have failed me. Wait, where's the other person at? Where are you? You have it. Okay. Really? Is there seriously an airplane flying over my house? Where do I deposit this? It's going crazy. Like, it's got to be right here.
And
there.
Here we are.
Thank you, game, for not helping me. Okay, let's see. We have no negative traits. No one should have negative traits. No one should have negative traits. Self-efficacy? Nah, that's fine. That's not a big deal. I really could care less about that. Take a look at our situation. So as you can see, we are not happy because minus 30 morale per person. Awesome. Just, you know, like nothing like having no morale. You know, who needs morale? Morale is for losers, after all. You know, everyone needs to, it's grim and dark. This is a grim and dark world, so everyone, they're just suitably role-playing the situation. Everyone is grim and dark. Okay, so they have made our start a little easier by giving us some of these items. I'm gonna take these, and I'm gonna take these, and I'm gonna take these so that I can run away from the feral. Next, we're gonna go over here and scout. Oh, apparently my bounties are active. I don't have to worry about that because there's no way I'm going to be killing 2 juggernauts with assault weapons for a very long time. So, one of the changes in the Lethal Zone is supposed to be that there's, like, no buildings to loot. Now, I don't know if they're exaggerating. What's this?
A Zed megaphone.
A bloater and a screamer. But we'll see what that means. I think they said about 70 to 80% of buildings are pre-looted. I don't know if I read it correctly. If that's true, that means the vast majority of the world should be completely empty, and that'll be bad. That'll be ungood. The opposite of good.
Okay.
It'll be doomed.
More to see here.
Okay, that looks like loot to me, so perhaps by 70 to 80% they mean something else, like maybe there's 70 to 80% less loot. Whoa. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We are going to go out, and we need to trigger our first set of allies to appear. That'll be a good idea. We also need to do a few things. We got plans. Not a big deal. Let's go and give this person the old whoosh-a-magoogle. Now, despite it being on lethal zone, the general rules for combat should not have changed. There shouldn't be too much of a difference. And because our standing is really low, there shouldn't really be much in the way of zombies. I mean, I'm sure that this game starts at kind of a higher base level of standing than Nightmare Zone. But the advantage of a fresh start is that we should start with the lowest threat level. And as long as we try to avoid gaining standing, the game should maintain this low threat level. Well, low by whatever lethal zone considers a low threat level. Where is the other lootable here? We're just going to kind of loot as we go. Might as well. No need to excessively backtrack. So one of the things we really need is we need to trigger our first ally, because just having more people who fight zombies is just a good idea. And the way we do that is by obtaining... We need to complete our first quest, which is scavenge a nearby site for a rucksack of materials. Want to make sure... I do need to run to improve my cardio, but I just want to make sure it's clear. Where are we going? Is there not a closer place with materials? I guess not. I do kind of want to go to that gas station, but the zombies also appear to be interested in going to that gas station, so let's not do that. I did not read anything in the patch notes about zombies being more perceptive.
I need a break.
What they do is they chase after sounds of noise longer. And they also... That's the main thing. They chase after sounds of noise. And I believe they said guns generate, I think, twice as much, maybe 3 times as much noise as they previously did. I believe I saw a plague zombie over here. We need to make sure we kill as many plague zombies as we can find, just for the off chance of getting a plague sample, because in the event someone gets plagued, we need to be able to cure them. And even though we don't have a very good chance, it's all about rolling the dice. It's every time we kill a plague zombie, we get to roll the dice. So it's not even a big deal. Let's go ahead and whoosh-a-magoogle this zombie over here. Plus, I'll get a hit of Wits EXP. Okay, so once we complete this quest, it should generate our allies. And we need allies because allies are going to give us... Oh, man, we can get our car up and running. I wasn't even intending to do that. One thing that's nice is that blood ferals are red, so now...
Yeah, boy.
Might be useful.
Oh my god.
Emphasis
Wow.
on might.
Right off the bat, 2 repair kits. Amazing. Amazing. I'm satisfied. It's good. I'm satisfied. There we go. And some scraps of electric
Hope it's good
circuitry.
enough for
Man,
everyone.
excellent. Super good. I'm super happy about it. That is a blood plague bloater. We can't do anything about them except possibly trip them, make them trip. Because I don't have a ranged weapon. And not having a ranged weapon means I cannot do anything. What I can do is shaboodle-a-boodle over here and give this guy the whoosh-a-magoogle. As much as I want to loot more food, that is currently not an option for me. And it looks like we can get medicine here as well. Look at this poor zombie, just kind of just standing in the middle of the road. He's like, man, do I go to the local supermarket or do I go and get my blood pressure checked at the clinic? What you do is get a screwdriver in the face. We can get the car up and running, which is good. And I got some more zombies, the whooshamagoogle. I do want to get I want to gain any EXP I can. And looks like we can get a little bit of Wits EXP here, so I'm definitely going to take it. So first you. I do need to level up my fighting as well. And we are not leveling up our fighting by doing this, but that's okay. And it's okay because one thing at a time. One thing at a time. So far, the presence of zombies is meeting my expectations. Like, this is about what I expected it to be like. And so I'm glad to see that it is not harder than I was expecting. And the reason that's important is because...
broken weapons just take up space. But if we had a workshop,
yeah, I know. So do things take more effort to build? Yes, they do. So this requires 8 to build now, which is unfortunate.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
Wow. A single... already into a serious attack. That is ungood.
We could use a hand over here. Can you spare someone?
But that's fine though. Like we have some techniques that will allow us to deal with. Oh, okay. Those are our blood plague buddies. I don't want to kill any special zombies if I can help it, because they are going to increase our standing. So what I'm going to do is just shaboodle in between these guys. Yeah, it's fine. They're not going to see me. Even without stealth.
When it pops.
Ooh, I didn't see this over here. We need all the parts we can get because... oh, we built that fast. Wow. Okay, so... now that I know that our siege meter is going to be really high, we're going to have to build in between sieges. Ooh! Oh my god, we just got broken weapons. That's 50 parts right there. Amazing! Amazing! I'm really satisfied. I feel good about it. I should probably repair the car, but I am busy talking to you instead of completely focusing on the game. But that's okay, dear audience. Fox enjoys chatting with you guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, where's the...
Okay here?
Okay.
The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies.
Oh, yes. Yeah, what, they got like a 1% chance? That I'm sure it's higher than that. It's probably like 10% or something, maybe 5%. No, we're not killing the plague guard. We're not doing that. That's not going to happen.
Make sure you gear up for this one. Be ready to fight.
I'm not doing that.
Helping out
Nope.
like this is a good way to make friends.
Ooh, food. We need food. And we got our first level up.
Allies out here.
We're probably not going to give them the samples immediately. I am going to maintain at least 3 samples for a cure. That is going to be the plan. I'm pretty sure. Let's see what you got for sale, and also let's see your stats. Trade with the Enclave. Whoa, my! You've got a shotgun and you've got ammo as well. Interesting. And you have building materials. Is there any reason I don't want to buy this from you? I don't think there is. Let me check your stats. I can't because you're just so darn I'm going to establish an outpost here. Right here. So, food outpost is now enhanced.
Locked up tight.
Okay, there's no other way in, so we will have to smash our way in. That's fine.
That was noisy.
Did anyone hear it? That's fine. They're making noise, not me. And the AI should still be... The AI should be more than capable of handling these guys. So let's throw this in. Let's pull this out. And throw this in. Throw that in. I believe we can get this going. So we could turn this into 50 weapon parts. That's fine. Molotov, I'll take it. Boombox, we can sell that. Seeds, I will need that in the future. Seeds, I'll need that. Throw all this stuff in here. That's fine. Good, good. All very nice. Great stuff. Amazing. Let's go ahead and sell this to that guy over there. And then let's get our car up and running. Actually, let's loot this thing right next to us. No, not you. You're not the guy I can sell to. You, with the yellow hat.
So what do we got today?
Go ahead and sell this. Looks like the price of selling things has not been reduced. 25 is normal for a neutral enclave, so that's perfectly fine. Influence, I think, is going to be basically the thing that you want. I'm going to go ahead and drop this loot just so I can carry more. Let's go and do that. Let's just dump all of this stuff in here. I could always just grab it and get the car up and running. Let's go in here. Good, I didn't have to ram it open. As I said, our allies should actually be pretty strong. I don't think it's going to be a... They might have trouble with like a pack of pharaohs and maybe juggernauts, but ooh, we just got... That's pretty good.
Like nobody else is home.
So now we have security on our gardener, because if our gardener dies, we'll be able to use that book to train another gardener. And we just gotta cook. Do I want to cook? Probably not, because those books are worth a lot. You could sell those books for a decent bit.
Well, we found everything
And
we could possibly
that.
find.
Pretty good stuff. So I had a feeling that literally 70 to 80% of the places being looted was a little like, I'm like, okay, that sounds a little excessive, Undead Labs, you know, like, that would be there's nothing left in the game. Oh, gosh. So I probably either misunderstood it.
See ya.
Yeah, I probably misunderstood it.
So what do we got today?
We'll sell this for 25. Still not quite enough to buy a new rucksack. The reason we want to buy these rucksacks is because it's killing our morale. And I don't want my morale to be killed. I want to make sure that our morale is as decent as possible. Go ahead and loot this. One of the problems with actually... Ooh, pack of menthols. We could sell those. Getting a lot of luxury items, which is nice. You know, one thing I could do is I could just use my... What do you call it? I could just use my close combat weapon, because the reason I don't want to use my axe is because I'm not trying to get durability damage at the moment. That's the reason why I'm kind of wary. Oh, I forgot to get the items out of the car. Oh well. A little more running won't hurt us. Yeah, let's actually try that. Even though your close combat weapon isn't really the best weapon. Oh, wow. Tripped him over. Close combat without your close combat weapon is kind of clumsy, but... Are you dead? Yeah, wow. Why is your body still there? I figured it would have despawned by now. Interesting. Most curious. Your body's still there, too. Most curious. So, we need to resolve some of these things where it's like ammo is low, materials are low. We can't have that. That is killing our morale, so we need to do that. What was I gonna do? I forgot. I need this. I'm not gonna repair it all the way, I don't think. I don't know. I haven't decided. Let's just do it for now like this. So let's go and get the car up and running. That will speed up our ability to loot, which is nice.
I should probably take a break before I fall over.
Looks clear to me. Let's go ahead and get this vehicle up and running. Oh, somebody heard me. Come on, give me a fighting EXP. I think we get like a 25 or 33% EXP penalty. So, yeah, it's going to take a little more effort. So this is going to, also fuel economy is down, so that means we will not be able to do a lot of things, and won't be able to drive quite as much. I don't know how many zombies I'll have to stab in order to actually get a level up, but we want to level up just because without the level up, we are not going to be able to survive very much damage, because every fighting level up, at least in the beginning, gives you a little more hit points. And believe it or not, hit points are pretty good. No, loot the car. Don't like wig out on the crazy geometry of the game. Loot the car. That's all you gotta do. More parts. We'll take pretty much anything we can get at the moment. Let me sell these menthols to the girl with the yellow hat.
Let's make a deal. Sure,
Ooh, they're worth 75. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and buy ammo. I feel like ammo is going to be a little harder to find. And now I just need to get some building materials, which unless that thing is looted over there, go ahead and make this guy trip. Just run away, and he will be like, no. Aww. And the good news is that it is dead, and we didn't get any standing for it, so we don't have to worry about incrementally increasing the difficulty of the game. All right, let's see if I can get a rucksack of materials from over here. I would enjoy that. Ooh, 5 items to loot in here. I'm feeling pretty confident that we're going to get ourselves a rucksack of materials here. Once we turn these in, that should alleviate some of our morale concerns, though the big one is going to be the -30. That will get worse for every single person we recruit. Will get worse. So
Again.
I will be wary about recruiting new people, because right now we have -30 morale. If we get a 4th person, we'll be at -120. We will need to add some things to resolve that problem. Normally what you would want is something like a white noise machine, but those are hard to come by, so that will not be an accessible solution. This better have a rucksack in it. I will be sad. I will be unhappy. I'll be sad.
Oh, shiny.
Ah, yes. Excellent. Do not disobey me, game. You will give me what I desire. There we go. Cardio is maxed out. I guess this character started with a high level of cardio. What are we going to pick? Backpacking. Powerhouse. Ooh, I think I want Powerhouse.
Time for me to go knock down some brainless.
Do I have Dropkick yet, or do I have to level it up? Yes, I can do the Dropkick right off the bat. That is going to be one of the ways we kill ferals. We will not be using this for heavy weapons. That is not what I plan to do this for. I am going to... Because if you have a heavy weapon, you lose the dropkick. And the reason the dropkick is so good is because if you dropkick a feral, which is not difficult, you just need to dodge one of its attacks and immediately dropkick after that, and you will be able to... You'll be able to just stun the feral. He'll be dead. Well, he won't be dead, but you'll be able to stun him, and then you can walk up and execute him. And it won't matter that he's a blood-plagued feral. You'll just go right through his defenses. Or rather, yeah, the execution will kill him, just in the same way that you could execute an armored zombie, and it wouldn't matter. The same concept. Let's go ahead and throw this stuff in the back. And then we will mop up this area here. So in the beginning, I feel like this is going to be very similar to Nightmare Zone. I feel like the game probably will not bear its fangs until we start trying to destroy Plague Hearts. But I am not even going to bother doing anything with Plague Hearts until I have the ability to destroy them efficiently.
Quiet moments anymore.
Good, we just salvaged our weapon parts. So in the beginning, we're just going to be building up our skills, leveling up, stuff like that. Oh, another thing to sell. Very nice. So, if resources are supposed to be more scarce in this difficulty, one of the things we're going to want to do is trade more. Because trading is basically a way of generating resources that are not normally in the map. So that's perfectly good. Okay, I believe I want to deliver this stuff just to resolve our... Oh, this is not my car. It's similarly looking in terms of being a beat-up piece of garbage, but that is not my car. Oh, I should have mentioned that we are going to be... I'm not going to go 100% on this difficulty. I'm holding back a bit. I am not going to use certain things in the game. I will not be using anything that was considered a paid DLC item. Yeah, that's right. So, no Independence Day, no Daybreak, no Ultimate items, because I don't think the game will be hard enough to push me to do that. There we go. There we go. Now, that should improve our morale a bit. We'll still be grim and dark, but it shouldn't be quite as bad. Let's take a look. Good. So, everyone... Oh, we get a +3 to everyone with Marin, so now it's more like -27. That does make a difference. It makes a difference. And we're going to go in stages. If the game manages to wipe me out, I will escalate my response to the game, basically. And what that means is, in the beginning, I will use no paid DLC, or now technically there is no paid DLC, but I will use nothing that was traditionally paid DLC. If the game can manage to wipe me out, I will escalate to paid DLC, and if the game can manage to wipe me out on a fresh start with paid DLC, I will escalate to Astartes Ultra Exterminatus, which you'll have to wait for that. That will be my persecutor. That will be like, okay, fine. You want to push me around? Fine. I will bully you back. But I don't think it will come to that. Because I will send the Ultramarines in to turn this game upside down if I have to. I know there's someone around here. There he is. So instead of whooshamagoogling this guy, I am just going to stab him to try and get some fighting EXP. Especially because I didn't see any other enemies nearby. Probably going to get some food here, which is nice. We want to stay ahead of our food. We're going to be losing, I think, 4 food a day, which is okay. Which is basically Nightmare Zone level. With that food the food outpost has been bumped up. Normally a food outpost gives you 1 food per day, but on Nightmare Zone, it was bumped up to 1.5 to kind of rival the food consumption. Otherwise, it would have been like, like, what's even the point of it? And then, in this difficulty, they bumped it up to 2 food per day. So, once again, a 1 food outpost will take care of the needs of 1 community member's food consumption. Okay, that's fine. I thought I looted this. I'm guessing it just did not mark itself as looted. How dare you?
Got nothing.
And it still won't do it. You have defied me for the last time, building. If this game had destructible environments, I would destroy you! Shaggy Jack, use your axe. Destroy that building! Destroy it! Use your giant axe and destroy that building. Do it. It has sinned. It has offended me. And if it has offended me, then it has offended... About that smile, I don't like. Not a winning. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm so sorry, Mr. Shaggy Jack. You've got such a charismatic countenance. What was I thinking? So we are going to go... Ooh, that's a plague zombie. I was going to run it over, but then I realized that that's a dumb idea. Let's go out and give them the old whoosh-a-magoogle. One day we'll get a plague sample. Oh my god, if I had trouble getting a plague sample in my training videos... The sigh. The big sigh. I don't think I'm going to bring the vehicle any closer. I see you there. And now I will stab you from surprise. Not having a good day, were you? But I am, because I found more places to loot. I believe we will loot these 2 locations and then call it a night. Literally. Ho, 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 ho. Sledgehammer. Heavy melee weapon. I am not going to be using heavy weapons. I am going to scrap-a-roni that for parts so fast, like you cannot... Well, maybe it's this door? Aha! This door was open. Okay, let's go and unlock all the doors like that. And now we could probably get some more food. So they did upgrade, I mean, this is old news if you've been playing State of Decay, but they did upgrade the level 1 storage facility to 25 storage, so that makes it pretty easy to actually stockpile up, so not a big deal. Or not too big of a deal. Food, good. How much inventory? I got no inventory left, so I hope this stacks. It's either going to be nothing or it stacks. Hopefully, one or the other. I'll take it. Be nice. Gimme. It
Not gonna fit.
Doesn't stack. Shut it. I forgot about our inventory. Why didn't you remind me, audience? Why didn't you say something? You just left me hanging there. Where is my car at? Where did I park? I have that problem in real life, you know. Wait, do I have parts? It's going to be parts, so I'm not going to loot it. Because if I loot it, and it's parts, and I can't carry it, I will forget that it's there. Ergo, we shall leave it there. Alright, time to mosey on home. And not crash into any zombies, and also practice not driving at full speed, because people are complaining about pop-in spawns. Not surprising, because I don't think this mode will have more zombies than Nightmare Zone. And the reason for that is because the game can barely handle the current amount of zombies. The game, like, you could practically hear the code, like, creaking under the weight of the zombies. So, I don't think there will be any more. That's my prediction. But at the same time, it hasn't stopped them from adding even more zombies when the game can't handle any more zombies. So, maybe not. We'll see. Throw this in there. Good. These are the rules, boys. Read it, read it. Do you see these rules? Put away weapons, approach slowly, get to the point, and have a nice day. If you don't follow the rules, then you are a smelly loser. That's what it means. That's what it means! So, that has been our first day in the lethal zone. Overall, basically the same thing as Nightmare Zone, and that's because, just not fighting. Turns out not fighting is a really good strategy in State of Decay on the higher difficulties, and the reason for that is because there is so little reward to fighting. They heavily reduced influence gains, so killing freaks gets you hardly anything. It's good for leveling up your character's standing, but you don't even want to do that because gaining standing... Oh, that's a good thing. What? So you're a... Ooh, we got a trader, we got a sheriff, and... Damn, I was hoping we would get a builder. A trader and a builder would be amazing, but yeah, we'll have to look for one. Anyways, so our community is looking for what we can expect right now. I think our community is doing fine. Yes, we are depressed, but there's not a whole lot I could do about that. I could make one of these, but like I said, we're gonna weave construction in between sieges. So, that would give us plus 10 morale, which would be, you know, I might do it. It's also only 3 materials, so it's not a bad idea. But another thing I want to put there is a garden, just to start Yeah, it's all 13 materials. Yeah, we'll probably build this next, just because if we want to, we could just tear it down and get a complete refund. So that's what we'll do. Anyways, until next time, boys, this was episode 1 of the Lethal Zone. Like I said, this is going to be a very slow series because, for real, pretty, I believe, obvious reasons, low morale, just more people you recruit, the worse it gets. So it's just going to be like kind of a tectonically slow-moving series, and it's going to be a lot of me just not fighting things, because like I said, there's just no benefit to fighting things. There's just no advantage. So, anyways, until next time, boys, like this video, visit and subscribe for future Lethal Zone State of Decay 2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.